mother's death shattered me into a million pieces.
Really?
You can start breaking my life.
Ladies and gentlemen. So Marlon Wayans just dropped an actual nuclear bomb from orbit that nobody saw coming. The comedy legend is finally revealed his darkest secret, the skeleton in his closet, and it ain't what you would expect at all. From non-stop laughs to jaw-dropping confessions, this shocking revelation has just about all of us reeling our heads back. What could the funny guy be hiding after all these years? Well, buckle up, because this is about to change everything you thought you knew about Marlon Wayans.
Yes, I have a white wine.
Okay. And for you, miss?
What's wrong with you? Can I get a beer? Can I have a beer?
So, Marlon Wayans, obviously, we all know him. Name instantly brings a grin. The dude has been cracking us up for years, and if you haven't caught on yet, well, you are in for one heck of a story, big guy. Marlon's the youngest of 10 siblings who are all part of the Wayans clan, which is a family that pretty much invented comedy, or at least invented a pretty big space of it. From the hustle of the New York streets to the glitz and glam of Hollywood, the ride has been all about talent, hustle, never giving up no matter what curve. You get the idea, you know? They're always there. He's sticking it out.
It's like watching TV. I was a kid on the set. When Living Color first started, I guess I was 16 years old when they did the pilot. And I used to just go and be like, hey, do Jack Nicholson. He'd do, wait till they get a load of me. You know, anything you ask him, David Allen Greer was the same way.
Now, boy Marlon grew up with his mom, Elvire, who was juggling a house full of kids and working as a social worker. So, needless to say, she had quite a lot on her plate. He also had his dad, Hal, who managed a supermarket. With a family that big, it was not, there never a dull moment at the Wayans household. You know, dude had a lot of siblings. Living in the Fulton houses, yeah, public housing in the heart of Manhattan, they didn't have much in the way of fancy things, but honestly, with all those siblings around, who needed more? Laughter was the currency over there, and talented Wayans siblings soaked it all in, using humor to survive and thrive in the environment.
I'm the baby of 10 comedians, so you have to understand, I'm the butt of every joke.
Now, Marlon's big break came in the 90s when he joined his other siblings on the legendary sketch comedy show In Living Color, which was created by his older brother Kenan. Now, if you've seen In Living Color, it wasn't just a comedy show, right? It was groundbreaking. It was pretty major.
I was blessed to learn a lot from them. Kenan always told us put something in the back pocket. He never wanted us to do exactly what was on the page. He was like, the first take you do like that. After that, what do you have in the back pocket? And he liked to see the competition between the actors because that's what makes the sketch funnier.
Yeah.
You watch
throughout the rulebook, tackled issues like race, stereotypes, pop culture, all while keeping you laughing so hard you couldn't breathe. It was really ahead of its time, and the Wayans siblings were the stars of that show. They really brought that energy to the table, and it ended up becoming one of the most popular black shows at the time.
Greatest joys because I used to try to break him.
Oh, yeah.
I used to try because I knew if he was laughing, Sean don't like to laugh like that. I knew if I could break the guy in the scene, that the audience is gonna laugh.
Now, Marlon's performance on the show, absolutely hilarious. They helped him build his own path in the entertainment industry.
You ain't scared nobody. What you want to do? Come on, what you want, baby? You a joke. I ain't scared of you, man. I'm grown now. I'm grown. I ain't scared of you. What you want to do? What's up? Back it up, son. I ain't scared of you. I ain't scared of you. Back it up. I ain't scared of you. What's up, boy? You watch. What's up? You watch, Jordan. What's up? I'm gonna eat pork, and I'm gonna get real big, and I'm gonna kick your ass. Yeah? Why don't you do it?
The show ended up being a pretty big cultural moment as well. Not just because it was funny, but it also gave a voice to people who didn't usually get heard on TV. With a mostly black cast, it celebrated hip-hop, it challenged stereotypes, and it didn't shy away from making fun of everything from politics to pop culture.
Oh, who is this ugly baby? Oh, that's me. Shit. Look crazy. Now tell me I wasn't destined to be a crazy man. I wasn't a pretty baby. My brother Sean was beautiful. You see Sean, people would stop like, oh my God, look at that.
It was a pretty good show overall. Marlon was behind some of the funniest characters in the show, like Blaine Edwards, one half of the duo in the skit Men on Film alongside his brother Damon. Marlon's portrayal of Bane, a super flamboyant movie critic, was hilarious, poking fun at stereotypes while making you laugh at the ridiculousness of the entire sketch.
The show that looks at movies from a male point of view. Tonight's show is sponsored by...
Let's not forget his moments in the Homie D clown sketches. Homie, who is played by Damon, was his bitter, no-nonsense clown, and Marlon would often play characters that would end up being on the wrong side of the kid's temper. The skits were more than just funny. In living color, they carried social commentary hidden in the jokes. If you were watching TV or movies in the 90s, you couldn't miss the Wayans family. Keen was often making movies, and Damon was not only killing it in On Living Color, he also made hits like The Last Boy Scout and the classic Major Payne. And Kim Wayans, yup, there was a sister in the comedy dynasty, was shining on TV and in the movies as well. There's also Sean, Marlon's partner in crime. Quite literally, they shared and starred in The Wayans Brother, a sitcom about the two brothers hustling their way through life. The brothers were tight-knitted, and to show that in an interview, Marlon has this to say when they ended up leaving Living Color.
And we all left the show.
During the 4th season of In Living Color, creative differences and business disagreements escalated between Keenan Ivory Wayans and Fox Network. Keenan expressed concerns about Fox's plans to syndicate the show before its creative development was complete.
Now gotta say, I respect a man who stands by his brother and shows support. Leaving In Living Color, Marlon and Sean would strike gold again with the Scary Movie franchise, which was a straight-up parody of all the big horror flicks at the time, and it blew up. It raked in over $278 million worldwide. Now in 2020, Marlon and his family lost the rock Elvira. Losing her was pretty devastating to Marlon. He's opened up a lot since then about how much she meant to him. His mom wasn't just the matriarch of the family, she was their biggest supporter. She pushed them to always keep going and stick together. He's even talked about how his mom's teachings ended up shaping who he is, not just as a comedian, but as a person. Even through the pain, Marlon has kept doing what he does best, making us all have a good giggle.
If you could hear a message from your mom, what would you want that message to be?
Big boy, you did good. You did right by our family. You made sure the grandkids and the great-grandkids and everybody was good. You took care of your brothers and your sisters. I always knew you would.
Well, that was really heartbreaking and emotional. In recent years, Marlon has actually taken his comedy on the road with the Good Grief Tour, where he dives into the more deep secrets of his life. The tour is more than just jokes, it's actually really raw and pretty real. So Marlon's about to hit the stage like literally 15 minutes away from showtime when he gets the worst news you could possibly imagine. His dad just passed. Now, most people, they're gonna crumble right then and there, understandably, but Marlon, being the pro he is, decides to go on with the show. So he still went out and performed. It was pretty wild.
And I say this from my heart, keep your heart light. I just lost my dad 5 months ago. Yeah, but you know what? He was a good dude. You know, don't feel bad. You didn't kill him, liquor did. But you know what? I had a great time with my father, man. Please have a great time with your parents.
Here's what you won't believe. After the set, he just broke down, full on tears in front of the whole audience, and didn't even try to hide it. He actually kept the whole emotional moment in the stand-up special Good Grief. Why? To let people know that he's hurting too. Life sucks sometimes. You know, it's okay to do stuff like that.
One last time. My mama told me, as a little boy, she said, baby boy, you learn to laugh in your worst moments. And you gonna smile the rest of your days. Losing my mother was my worst moment.
And all told, he ended up getting a Netflix special and keeps the comedy coming on social media and through his stand-up tours. With the world changing fast, Marlon's adapting right alongside it, staying connected to his fans with the latest trends.
Partner a potentially racist cop with another potentially racist cop. No, we need check and balance. So for every potentially racist cop, we'll partner him with a strong, black, female officer.
Now, Marlon's life has been full of highs and lows, but through it all, he's kept his sense of humor intact. He's a reminder that laughter really can help you get through anything, and family, well, family is forever, man. Now, of course, the Wayans crew, they've been their fair share of drama too, especially when people started throwing shade at the black male comedians for rocking dresses in their roles. Marlon's had quite a lot to say about that. For him, it's not about fitting into a box or playing it safe. He's all about flipping the script, finding humor in places no one expects, and sometimes that means rocking a dress. More power to him, whatever. They're not here to follow some old school rule book. Come on, man.
Like Tupac on one of his diss records, keep my wife's name out your motherfucking mouth. That shit sound like first off East Side, fuck the click the claim.
And even through it all, Marlo's still hustling and just doing his thing. He's been diving into stand-up, hitting the road, and getting real with his audiences, mixing jokes with some pretty deep personal stuff from his life. He's totally wrapped the digital world around his finger for creating content on an online platform, and staying active on social media, he's been keeping up with the trends like a pro. Whether he's dropping new movies or new shows, he's always finding fresh ways to explore himself and his capacity in the field of art. Really pushes comedy and storytelling to the next level. I don't know about you, but I'm sure that the Wayans aren't leaving anytime soon, so they're here to stay.
Or text my brother in his worst moment, be like, yo, stay with it. This is, laugh at it. Learn to laugh at this moment, because you're gonna have many more of these moments. Enjoy them. Because if you take them, you're gonna be better. Everything is designed to make you better. And if you are afraid,